Something unprecedented is happening in the skies over New Jersey. When military helicopters start chasing objects that can simply vanish at will, we have to ask, what are we really dealing with? Mayor Sam Morris captures these crafts on video. The Ocean County Sheriff's Office documents encounters they cannot explain. Even Congressman Tim Burchett is calling for action, but here's the terrifying reality. These aren't ordinary drones. When Blackhawk helicopters get close, these objects go dark and disappear completely, undetectable by current U.S. technology. The Pentagon's silence isn't just deafening, it's damning. What do they know that they're not telling us? And as winter grips America, something far more chilling than the temperature is happening. Heating costs are skyrocketing, but while others struggle with astronomical bills, I've discovered a remarkable solution. This revolutionary portable heater transforms any room into a cozy haven for pennies on the dollar. It's compact, it's powerful, and includes built-in safety features. Right now, you can get up to 60% off plus free shipping at staywarmnow.com. Don't let your family freeze. While energy companies get rich, take control of your comfort. Visit staywarmnow.com and experience warmth revolution for yourself. And be more than a viewer of the Next News Network. Be part of our mission. We just launched this. Membership levels for viewers. We have 3 tiers awaiting patriots ready for exclusive access. Tap the join link right below this video and find out what you are missing. Okay, let's get into this. The Joe Piscopo Show. Remember Joe Piscopo? I used to love him on SNL. Well, he's got a show. And Sheriff Golden gave Joe Piscopo an inside look at the drone sightings in New Jersey. He's the Monmouth County Sheriff. Let's listen in.
As to where this is going on, and this is the cause of it, right? I think it's alarming now in several counties, flying over infrastructure and reservoirs and military sites and 911 centers, and we don't have any direct link to communication outages, but there has been some mild reports of that. So we have to take it seriously. I do think that we need reform with drones. I was on the phone with Congressman Smith just Friday over this very subject, and I think the federal government has to put some more technology into the state police hands, right? We have great state police led by Colonel Callahan. I know they're on it, and his Homeland Security team is monitoring it, and I know they've been up in the helicopters and everything like that. But when I say back in the hands of state policing, the feds are the only one that can de-drone right now. They have the technology to de-drone, and I'm not saying these military drones if that's what they are, but commercial drones that fly over large gatherings, stadiums, all of those things that would really concern and alarm our public. We have to have more tools in the hands of our first responders, and particularly the state police, that they can take care of some of these things and identify. And identification is another one, Joe. There's only certain drones that are identifiable with the FAA radar and all those kind of things. We need them all. If you are commercially sold or there's a commercial operation like Amazon, they have to be reported on flight aware, with the radar and the ID number and all those kind of things. I mean, that has to be a given. I mean, we're in the era of drones, right? We see it in the Ukraine-Russia war. That's the technology. That's where it's going. And, listen, I'm not saying our military, shouldn't be doing exercises or experimentation, but they should be transparent about it, right? If they're flying over the skies.
They're not even, but Sheriff,
it's been a couple of weeks.
Yeah, and they're not even you're the sheriff of a big, huge county, and they haven't. And they have not addressed this to you.
There is no. There's been no answer as to where these things are coming from.
Wow.
This is going on.
But look at this, okay? Now this is a drone. This is a Chinese drone, and it's a drone that's shouting in the sky. Now this apparently, it says, I don't know, I didn't translate this, but the post says, we're watching you the whole time, behave yourself, or you will bear the legal liability. police in China now have tens of thousands of drones flying in the sky to spy on Chinese people day and night. Okay. And then we have this. This came out November 24th. China is building a drone army in preparation for America's pivot to Asia and global NATO. Yes, the swarm technology has civilization application, although it will be part of its military. Look at this. This is part of the Chinese drone army. Synchronized drones. Look at all those drones just taking off. What are they doing? I do not know. And here's another video. This came out November 17th. Chinese drone swarm. Imagine if they were armed. And of course, I'm pretty confident that they would have already figured out a military application for that. And then, okay, so UAP James 3 days ago brought this to our attention. This is from Jesse Waters. Now, I want to say this. Ask the startup drone company in Palo Alto if they believe playing chicken with the federal government and the Army and the Navy, state police, FBI, God only knows, to be good business practice, and then ask about the battery. Okay. Here's Jesse Waters just a couple days ago.
Sources tell us there's a possibility that these drones are actually very advanced military craft and that the Pentagon's testing these drones over friendly American territory. Drone warfare has become so critical, as we've seen in Ukraine, that the U.S. military needs to test American drone capability in residential and urban areas. But the DoD's acting like these drones are a real concern. Listen.
This week, the Secretary signed a classified strategy for countering unmanned systems, more commonly known as drones, have the potential to pose both an urgent and enduring threat to U.S. personnel, facilities, and assets overseas, and increasingly in the U.S. homeland. As you know, the threats presented by these systems are changing how wars are fought. The DoD is orienting around a common understanding of the challenge and a comprehensive approach to addressing it.
Meanwhile, the FAA is issuing a warning. If they catch whoever's flying these drones, they're going to hit them with fines and revoke their licenses. That sounds kind of like a lot of hot air, because how can you find somebody you can't even find? Sources tell us there's a...
Yeah, exactly. Meanwhile, we got Chinese drone swarms occurring. And here's Mayor Sam Morris of Mine Hill, New Jersey, says he has video of a stationary drone with 4 more objects hovering around it, going back and forth in a scanning pattern. This was posted 5 hours ago.
Mayor Sam Morris in Mine Hill Township is experiencing some of this activity. Mayor, thank you, first of all, for your time. You've seen these drones. Before we talk about the theories on the source of them, kind of just describe what you've experienced.
Been hearing about them, but last Tuesday night, a resident in town, one of my neighbors on my block, said that there were 8 overhead over our elementary school and municipal complex, which are, on the same block. So I got in my car and I rode around here. And by the time I got around here, which is only about a half-mile ride, the drones had all moved east over the town of Dover, New Jersey, kind of in between us. There's a large county park, and they were everywhere. I have a video of it was 4 with a kind of a stationary drone. What it appeared to us was there was 1 drone that was just stationary, and 4 were going back and forth in a scanning pattern. I'm a little older, so I would, look like Pong from back in the day, right? Back, forth, and they went over the town of Dover. I went down into Dover to see a better look, get some more pictures, and they moved east again. And that was my own personal observation. I have residents reporting, last night some residents reported that there were, over various times of the evening, they were watching, and there were 12 over our lake. And they can't get pictures because they come out really grainy, and they're still like little dots on cell phones. I'm hoping some folks with some really good equipment can get out there. I know there's a fellow in town who has infrared night equipment who's going out tonight looking. He's going to try to see if he can get.
Mayor.
And that's the thing. How come people aren't taking they're like civilian drones up to go and inspect? Apparently people are doing that. Here we have this 9 hours ago. Military helicopters appear to be out monitoring and hunting these drones operating in Bedminster, New Jersey, December 8th. This is according to a Facebook post by Ryan Joseph. Take a look here.
Choppers coming back. Oh my God.
They're looking for it.
Oh my God, they're looking for it. They're looking for it. Jess, come on. Jesus Christ. They're after it.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. What the fuck is going on?
And as we're filming, there's another drone coming up right there. As you can see, there's another drone right there. You can see it right here. That is 1000% a drone.
Wait, what is that noise? What is that noise?
And that is also a drone right there. Just cross paths.
Is it coming
They
back?
are
Is it coming back?
everywhere.
Is it coming back?
Everywhere.
Helicopter's coming back. Holy fuck. What the fuck is that? That's not a helicopter. Are you sure? It's a helicopter.
It's landing over by the station.
It's landing?
Yeah, there's a helicopter thing right there.
No.
Yes, Nicole, there it is. There's a drone right there.
That's not a
Another
helicopter.
drone right there.
No, it's...
This is just literally never ending. Yeah, there's plenty.
What's that noise?
Wait to see the footage we have over Bedminster. This footage is crazy. I'll get to that in a minute. Update: new footage from last night's drone shoot down or crash in New Jersey. Helicopter circling around the crash and fire. What is going on? So this appears to be the radar data from Flight Radar 24 showing the circling of this helicopter.
Like a craft that crashed out of the sky. It was crazy. We don't know what's going on. A lot of smoke and fire. We're on the highway, and out in the distance we see all these lights going off. And there's some smoke over here. Oh, right! Yes, YouTube magic right there. The field's on fire. There was like a craft that crashed out of the sky. It was crazy. We don't know what's going on.
A craft that crashed out of the sky, according to that account. Here's more. What is this? Here's another photograph. Jersey Coast Emergency News. State police are searching for a drone that possibly crashed in the Pine Barrens. We'll update as soon as we have additional information. It looks like a helicopter, perhaps, with its searchlights on. Now, Truth Poll posted this. The alleged viral video of one of the drones that was recorded over New Jersey is apparently an actual helicopter. So you can see on the left, that was believed to be a drone, but bearing the same type of light configuration as a helicopter. And we have this. Some have speculated the fixed-wing drone in this video taken yesterday before 5 p.m. is the Terradynamics XP4 transwing drone. The shape seems more consistent with the Sparrowhawk by General Atomics. So you can see some of the visual. You can see the imagery. Then you can see the actual drone image. And then here's the video.
Holy cow. It's a drone. That is a drone. The heck?
Now again, you can see it has the red and it has the green lighting on it, which indicates that it's following standard aviation protocol.
That is not a jet. The jet making the noise.
Okay, it means it's following standard aviation protocol for identification markers. Now here is, this is wild. Representative Burchett telling the public to shoot at planes. I don't know why he would say this. Maybe he's just saying it tongue in cheek. Mass hysteria in New Jersey. On Fox News, Congressman Tim Burchett jokes that citizens should start shooting guns at mystery drones over Jersey. But the video they show is just a normal passenger plane landing at Newark Airport. This is insanity. Of course, nobody should be taking shots at anything in the sky, especially with the possibility of these being passenger airlines. I don't even know why he would make a joke like this.
Entire neighborhood. This is a little bit personal to me. My entire neighborhood, everybody in the surrounding cities, seems like it's all anybody's talking about because there are so many sightings. We're going to show you the one outside of my house that my kids captured just on Thursday night. But what are your thoughts on this? What's happening, and why don't we have more information? That's over my house. Yeah.
It's one of three things. It's either individuals, it's either the Chinese, or it's our military, or a combination thereof. Honestly, you don't see a lot of that in Tennessee, where I'm from, because everybody's got a 12-gauge shotgun, man. And I suspect we need to open the season up on drones.
This is a little bit personal to me. My entire
okay, I don't know if that should be advised by a congressman. Obviously, a tongue-in-cheek remark, but nonetheless. Fox News host records a drone above her home. They're not high in the sky like an airplane. They're flying low.
And seeing these, you were saying Rachel Campos-Duffy captured this video of drones. This is in her own backyard, and she joins us now. Rachel, y'all been seeing these. You were saying prayers with your kids, and they look out
the window. But that footage was actually captured while I was at the Patriot Awards, and my kids were home, and they saw it, they ran outside, and they captured that video.
So it's been more than once you've seen
these. Multiple times. This is all everyone is talking about. If you live in Morristown, Mendham, Summit, Bedminster, that whole Far Hills, that whole area, that's all you talk about. Go to the neighborhood, apps, where, you put in if you lost your dog or your cat. They're all about drone sightings now. Right. And so I think what you're seeing is, first of all, no answers. Whatever the governor put out was a non-answer. It didn't make me feel any better. And I just think we're in this era. You remember when I had my interview with Donald Trump at Bedminster? I'm like, will you declassify JFK? Will you declassify Epstein? Will you declassify the 9/11? And he was like, yes. I think we're in this era where people want more transparency from government, and they are so tired of the lies being told to them by the government. And I think that's what you're seeing right here. People are outraged. 3 weeks. No answer.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. When we were interviewing those mayors, that's what they said. They're not satisfied with just being told, well, you're safe, everything's fine. We want to know why, who's manning these, where are they from? Are they from another country? Because they told us the spy balloon is going through, and they allowed it to travel throughout our whole country before they actually took it down.
And then we found out they knew it was traveling over the country, that a Chinese spy balloon was going over our country, and Joe Biden's government was okay with it. Yeah. Now, another interesting little tidbit before we move on to the second topic, Ainsley, is people think I know something because Shaun is up for the transportation secretary. I'm I don't know anything. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just as curious as everybody else, and I don't feel good. They're flying low. I mean, they're not up high like an airplane. They're flying low. You can see them, and they're large. They're huge. These are not hobby drones.
Rachel.
Okay, I think there's a combination of things going on here. And I think that there are some legitimate concerns about things people are seeing in the sky. There's some misidentification that's going on, as you can see here in this picture. And I also think that there could very easily be some hoaxers who are taking advantage of the situation, and maybe they're putting up their own drones and putting crazy lights on it just to continue to amplify the hysteria. I think maybe people are becoming very overly sensitive to the situation. So any single light they see in the sky, whether it's a passenger jet or a firework, who knows, right? They're automatically jumping to the conclusion, and it's just creating this feedback loop where it just grows and grows and grows. I think that could be part of the situation. But when Jesse Waters says that the Pentagon has authorized the use of these things, according to his sources, you got to raise some serious questions. But check this out. This was posted 22 hours ago, and it's supposedly UAPs caught on a Ring doorbell. Okay? And this is in Jersey. Check out this footage. What is that? Now that, I mean, could it be? I mean, there's a serious fisheye lens on that. I wonder if there'd be a way to reverse engineer that lens and flatten it out so you have a better perspective. But it looks crazy. I mean, it could be another, a hoax. It could be a firework. It could be a UAP. But this was recorded on the 7th of December. So just a couple days ago on a Ring doorbell. I mean, so yeah, I mean, people have a right to be very concerned. Here's this guy, a New Jersey resident, reports his friend's drone was disabled trying to intercept a rogue UFO drone. His video account was disabled, and then FBI came to his home to interrogate him. Well, let's listen to his account.
No noise. A friend of mine on here that lives in New Jersey last night, which let's keep in mind is December 7th, saw three.
Okay, now, let's all take this guy's testimony with a grain of salt. All right? I'm not sure which platform he's published this to, but this could be another example of just somebody whipping up hysteria, taking their phone, and I'm gonna make up this grand story, and I'm gonna publish it to social media, and I'm gonna get everyone all worked up. I'm not saying he's lying, but I'm asking you to just watch this, objectively here.
Very large drone sitting above his home. And when he decided to use his drone to get a closer look, something really weird happened. As he flew his drone up towards these other 3 drones, he stated that these drones made absolutely no noise. But then he stated that when his drone got closer, that his drone was taken offline, with what he stated seemed to be some kind of EMP. But this...
Okay, so again, here's where this is suspect for me. He's going on social media and he's telling the story. Well, why not your friend go? Why doesn't your friend pick up his phone and make his story? Why are we getting hearsay? Okay? Again, grain of salt.
This is where it gets weird. His drone fell straight from the sky, and as far as I know, he's trying to recover the footage that he had on that drone. He described these drones as being as big as a car and having one large blinking light on them. But the craziest part about it is the fact that he released a video of them hovering above his house prior to releasing his drone to go up to get a closer look, right? And now his account has actually ended up being banned. Do keep in mind he had 89,000 followers. And some of you probably saw that video. But what's weird is the fact that he had another video that clearly showed that after his drone fell out of the sky, he recorded these drones going faster than any other drone he's ever seen, or faster than any helicopter that he or I have ever seen. But now, after having a conversation from earlier this morning, he's had numerous FBI officials show up at his doorstep, which today is obviously Sunday, December 8th. But I still have yet to speak to him since noon. And he
Okay, so first of all, he's not telling us his friend's social media accounts. He's saying, you probably saw the video. I don't know. I'm watching this guy's eyes, and I have a lot of questions.
Even read my most recent text message, so it's kind of concerning. But according to him, these officials were trying to seize his drone technology, and apparently he was in the process of being taken in for questioning. I don't know how much I believe in that, but he still has yet to text me back. But he's just one of many people that I know that have witnessed these drones hovering over New Jersey. And not just New Jersey, but New York as well. Drones that are obviously much larger than anybody has ever witnessed before. But as far as I know, he's supposed to be creating a new profile sometime this week. So obviously when I speak to him again and his profile comes up, I'll let everybody know. But something about this just doesn't seem right. I don't know. And the fact that our own government doesn't have any answers seems to be kind of worrying. I mean, that in itself just really has me confused. But if you've been an eyewitness to one of these drones hovering over your houses or just hovering over New Jersey and New York in itself, let me know what experience you had in the comment section below. Because I'm intrigued to know so much more about this situation. A friend of mine...
Comment below. Subscribe to my whatever. What is this? We got to find out who this guy is. I don't know. I'm not buying it, though. I will tell you that. I am not buying that story. Too many holes in it. But, these are the things we got to question, right? Okay, now this, though, look at this. This is the best New Jersey drone or UAP video so far near Trump Bedminster Golf Course. Pentagon stated they are coming up with a plan. Yikes, they don't have a plan yet. Look at this. That was K Prince 18 K Prince 8162 on TikTok. Now you can hear propellers, or you know what? That sounds like a helicopter. Yeah, that sounds like a helicopter to me. Clearly sounds like a helicopter. I don't know, these people, man. Okay, yeah. See, it even got fact checked. Readers added context. This is Augusta Westland 139 helicopter. You know, that's the thing. These people are just posting all this garbage all over the internet, and they're just like making all this hysteria. Like this guy. Like, who is this guy? Really? My friend caught one flying over New Jersey, and the FBI came, and I haven't heard from him for days. But we have to listen to this one. This is important, okay? This is, well, we'll find out.
What's going on in New Jersey, in Morris County? 20, I don't know how many mayors sent a letter to you this morning asking for a clarification. What can you tell us? What is going on, and why is it taking so long to come up with an explanation?
Yeah, it's a good, I don't blame people for being frustrated. Let me say, most importantly, right up front, we see no evidence, and I say we, this includes Homeland Security, FBI, Secret Service, our state police, authorities at all levels of government. The most important point to say is we don't see any concern for public safety. That's number one. Number two, having said that, it's really frustrating.
Okay, whenever they say there's no concern for public safety, tells me these guys know more than they're letting on. We've heard it time and time again when encountering these public officials. I believe this is the mayor.
That we don't have more answers as to where they're coming from and why they're doing what they're doing. We had last night 49 sightings. I think 20 of them were over 149. Now those include, I think I saw one mistaken a fixed-wing aircraft, a plane, a small Piper Cub, for instance, for a drone, or you saw one and that counts, and then I saw the same one and that counts. So we think these are overstated, but it's a non-zero number. I was on with the White House and Homeland Security leadership literally at the very top yesterday for pretty much all day. I'm hoping we'll get answers sooner than later. I would just ask folks to continue to let the FBI or their local law enforcement know when they see something, and we'll continue to do everything we can with our federal partners to get clearer answers.
Why is it so hard to get answers?
These are apparently as I understand it, very sophisticated. The minute you get eyes on them, they go dark. And, you know, we're obviously most concerned about sensitive targets and sensitive critical infrastructure. So we've got military assets, we've got utility assets, we've got the president-elect's one of his homes here. This is something we're taking deadly seriously. We've gotten good cooperation out of the feds, but we need more, and that was my plea.
Finally, how much longer do you think before
I don't know, but if we have news, I'll let you know. The minute we know something, I'm not going to hide it under a bushel.
Governor, you're going to have people saying, you know, I saw a drone and it was spraying something, or I saw a drone crash in my yard and it set off an alarm when I tried to go near it. There's a lot of fear amongst New Jersey residents. I mean, what is your message?
Well, the message I just gave. But by the way, we're not aware of any nefarious drone that has crashed, or if there is one that's crashed, could someone please call me and let me know where that is? There are a couple of rumored downings for one reason or another. One of them was a toy. The other one was never found. But having our hands on equipment that's on the ground would be helpful, no question about it.
In New Jersey, in Morris County, 20.
Okay, so that is the Governor Murphy of New Jersey addressing these sightings. Clearly, you could feel the mass hysteria. Trump Transportation Secretary nominee Sean Duffy's wife slams the feds over silence about the drones. 3 weeks and no answers. Truth Poll says, I think it's a mix of many things. People getting fooled. That's exactly what I said. People getting fooled by air traffic. Actual drones, not sure operated by whom. Other people's custom-made drones are sent to check out the other drones. Drone incursion in tiny fraction of actual UFOs and UAPs. Take a look at this, for instance. They say the video below, they are not planes. Clearly drones or UAPs taken over Arizona. Is this Arizona?
Mystery drones in the air. 3 mystery drones in the air. This is wild. I was moving quick. What in the world is happening? What? 3.
Bizarre. Ashton Forbes, he says it's more interesting than all the plane videos people are sharing. Could be something going on, but sharing videos of planes at night and claiming UFOs are morphing into planes is incredibly silly. Yeah, keep tabs on Ashton Forbes. Meanwhile, Rosie O'Donnell has herpes, and she wants everyone to know, and she made a TikTok. She's blaming it on UFOs. Yeah, maybe she's just trying to, ew. Oh, goodness, I'm not even going to play it here. Ashton Forbes, he says 11 hours ago, super fake. This whole saga's turned into mass hysteria. If you see green and red lights consistent with navigation, you're looking at an airplane. What's that thing where people look at clouds and see images? Same thing here. Okay, and 2 days ago, a man named Alexander was getting off work at 2 a.m. this morning and witnessed a hovering drone, which with its lights turned off in New Jersey. Look at this. That's bizarre. What else have we got? So much happening with this. Okay, here's this one. New pictures. This is ridiculous, actually. New pictures of some of the New Jersey drone taken from a 300 millimeter camera posted to Facebook. Says they were taken with a 300 millimeter and cropped. The woman who posts these is the executive director of a nonprofit who works with adults. Okay, what do you see here? I see blurry images. This is what people are posting, and it's out of control. And I want to post, I'm actually going to post this right now as we're live. This was sent to me by Ryan, and this was over Milwaukee. And this was today. I'm going to publish this right now. We're going to show it to you. And okay, when that uploads, I'll get that video and I will show it to you exactly. Charlie Parrish, guys, this is crazy. He says, another UAP arrived as I tried to watch them retrieve the bodies. Disclosure has arrived. See, it's this kind of stuff that's creating all kinds of bizarre hysteria. Now, I don't know what's going on here, but this is kind of crazy video. You can see, like, look at that. Look at how close they are, and then they separate. No audio on this. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in this video. I'm going to show you the video that I was sent because I want people to understand that you have video that is being mistaken. Now I got this phone call today. It was a frantic phone call from one of our viewers. And I said, send me the video immediately. And this is what he sent me. Okay. And the moment I saw it, I recognized it as Starlink. Okay. So it's things like this that are creating even more hysteria. This is over Milwaukee. One of our viewers sent this to me.
See that shit? What Hey, look. Look. Y'all stupid. Bro, you ain't see them lines in the sky? Bro, I got it on record.
So when Ryan called me and I spoke to him briefly, I said, send me the video right away. We'll publish it tonight. We'll talk about it on the show. And the minute I saw it, I said, this is Starlink. And I said, it's easy to mistake something like this because people aren't used to seeing Starlink configurations or constellations over certain areas. But easily another instance where people automatically think, okay, UFOs or drones or some type of activity. But again, I have to go back to the point where we have these, of course, you got this crazy Chinese drone configuration of the military. But then you have people who are, they're just anything they see, they're reacting to. But I think what Jesse Waters says here is probably most telling.
Sources tell us there's a possibility that these drones are actually very advanced military craft and that the Pentagon's testing these drones over friendly American territory. Drone warfare has become so critical, as we've seen in Ukraine, that the U.S. military needs to test American drone capability in residential and urban areas.
Okay, but they're doing these testing and they're creating mass hysteria and they're not disclosing it to the public. If that's in fact true, all they have to do is say, folks, we're going to be testing some drones over your area. Don't be concerned. This is just some military testing. You have nothing to fear. And of course, when you do hear these officials, they all say, yeah, there's no threat to public safety. That's probably because they're being told in one ear by the Pentagon exactly what's happening, right? So the activity over New Jersey isn't just a series of sightings. Could be a direct challenge to our national security, though. When objects can outmaneuver our most advanced military aircraft with impunity, we could be facing something far beyond conventional technology. Maybe these are UAPs, like we saw in that Ring doorbell, okay? But maybe there's just mistakes, and maybe there's other drone incursions, and maybe there's some, of course, we saw helicopters or just actual airliners. It's hysteria, and it is getting out of control. So sound off in the comments what you think. Are we witnessing classified military tests, foreign surveillance, UAPs, or just mass hysteria gone awry? And Patriots, while mysterious forces may be dominating our skies, make your stand with our new Mag Avengers collection at the Next News merch shop. Our limited edition series is designed for those who demand answers. Designs are already causing a stir in certain three-letter agencies, so head over to shop.nextnewsnetwork.com now, link below, before they try to ground this collection.